Capricorn, it's Lisa. Here is your May 2023 general reading. This is just a general reading. If you would like a personal reading with me, all my information is in the description box below. Okay, so let's see what May holds for you. I also wanted to let you know that I'm going to hold another contest in May. I'm having so much fun doing it. If you subscribe to my channel and put a comment on one of the videos, I'll enter you into a draw to win a reading with me. I will be drawing the winner at the end of the month. Okay, so let's see what the overall message for May is for you, Capricorn. The Devil. Okay, the Devil is all about kicking that devil off your shoulder and not listening to the fear and doubt or anything that's holding you back. We'll get more clarity on it. The challenge that you face this month is the Queen of Pentacles, worrying and stressing about money or being secure in the material world. What you don't see coming is the Six of Cups. Everything happens for a reason, when it's supposed to happen and how it's supposed to happen. And then what they want you to focus on is focus. Is the King of Wands, focusing on what's right in front of you and being open to possibilities. Okay, so the Devil. Let's get some clarity on it. So the Devil is pretty straightforward. Because this is general, it's kind of hard to know exactly how it's affecting you. But the Devil is about something that holds you back. It can be a person, an addiction, our mindset, our subconscious that whispers fears and doubts and insecurities to us that say you can't achieve the things that you want to achieve, or are you sure, right? Those kind of things, right? So let's see. And the whole thing with the Devil is that you need to unchain yourself to the Devil to truly move forward. So the Hermit is all about not overthinking and overanalyzing. When we overthink and overanalyze, the Devil is in its glory. That's when it can manipulate us. It can, really work in when you're overthinking, because it can add in those, you can't do it, you suck, all of those things that the Devil says. So what you have to learn to do is think and do, and not get stuck in overthinking and overanalyzing, especially in May. You need to set some goals for yourself and have resolute action, not let the Devil talk you out of these goals. So you set the goals, and really it's not about a timeline. It's about one way or another, I'm going to achieve this, whether it takes me a month, 6 months, 2 years, I am going to do this. Have resolute action that I am going to achieve these things, and not letting the Devil stop you. The Queen of Swords is all about a couple things. It's about clearly communicating what it is you want, your truths, telling the people around you. It can be communicating with social media, however you communicate. But it is basically telling your truths and saying, okay, I'm not allowing this to stop me. I'm going to, have accountability. I'm going to tell my truth. And then it's also about manifesting with the universe, putting out the universe what you really want and not allowing the Devil to affect it. Not putting it out and going, I'm going to achieve this. And then the Devil goes, no, you're not. And then you're like, maybe I'm not. So it mixes the message to the universe. So it's learning to clearly communicate what you want and not allowing the Devil to stop that communication or mess that communication up. And then you have stress and doubt and fear. Again, it feels like in the energy for this month is this push and pull of a lot of thought, a lot of fear and doubt, and what should I do kind of thing. And you need to kind of set some goals and say, nope, I'm going to do it, and have a resolute action and do it, because it just feels like there's this push and pull that happens in May for you, Capricorn, and you just need to watch that. Okay, so then the challenge you have is the Queen of Pentacles. Again, it's very similar to the Devil. It's about stressing and worrying about whatever makes you secure in the material world. The Pentacles is normally about money, or traditionally about money, but for some people it can be love, it can be whatever makes you secure in the material world. But the thing about the Queen of Pentacles is the more we stress about it and the more we either hold on to it tightly or we stress about not having it, we block whatever it is that we want to happen. So if we want more of something, by stressing about it, we block actually getting it. So the challenge for May is for you to not stress about it. It's about creating a flow in May and not creating a block. Okay, so Capricorn, what helps you do that is by moving forward with a birth of an idea, a birth of a new way of doing something, and that will help things grow. So it's not overthinking it. It's not holding on to the fear. It's about just moving forward. It's kind of like they're showing me like a plant growing and like a time lapse where a flower starts to bloom. So they're just saying you just need to move forward and then the flower will bloom. The Four of Pentacles, very similar. It's all about the more balanced you are, the more you create a flow to abundance. Balanced body, mind, and spirit. Be grounded, have mental clarity, and not stress and worry about it. The more you create this flow, the more abundance that comes into your life and you don't have this block. The Eight of Pentacles, you have a lot of pentacles there. So the Eight of Pentacles is all about doing something about it, right? So just continue to do the work. Learn some things you need to learn to move in the direction you want to go in. Learn how to kick the devil off your shoulder, whether that's with a life coach or just, doing self-help stuff, whatever it is, but it's learning to shut up that devil. If it's an addiction, it's moving through it, getting the information you need to move through it. If it's a person, it's doing what you need to do to let that person go. And then you do the work and you'll end up having success. It will be worth doing what you need to do in order to move towards the successes. And then when you do that, a wish comes true. So it just feels like you have this like mindset or subconscious work to do. And when you do this and balance yourself instead of stressing and worrying, and I know it's easier said than done, trust me, I know. But if you do it and you create a flow with the universe and a flow with money, a flow with whatever you need to feel secure in the material world, instead of putting expectations or pressures on it, the more success you'll have and wishes will start to happen and things will start to grow in your life. So in May, you really need to focus on that stuff because you'll have this kind of energy around you in May. What you don't see coming is that everything happens for a reason, when it's supposed to happen and how it's supposed to happen, which is interesting. So it's kind of like this understanding of you can't control things. We can only control our actions, our thoughts, and what we do or don't do. And then we let go of everything else, and then it actually happens exactly how it's supposed to happen. You get the Hangman, which is what I just said, which is about letting go of certain things in order to have a new beginning. So we let go of thinking we can control everything. It's very much like the Serenity Prayer is what I'm feeling around it, where it's like, let go of the stress and worry about things you can't control and focus on what you can control. And that gives you a different perspective of a situation, and you will start to understand, oh, wait a minute, I don't have control over that. All I can do is make things happen through my actions and my attitude. But when it happens or how it happens is up to the universe. I'll just do what I can do, and then they'll provide me with what has to happen. Then just focus on balance, moving forward with balance. So it's kind of like by focusing on this and moving through this, you start to understand this. So you stop worrying and stressing and you create a flow, which then makes you understand, I don't need to worry about this stuff. I can just focus on what I need to do. Then you let go of what's not serving you anymore and you truly move forward. This can be the devil. It can be a job, a person, a way of being. And then they're also saying you have to let go of the past and be in the now. It's so important to be in the now. You can't change the past. You can't go back to the past. You have to be in the now, and you have to live fully and be present in the now. And then you can truly work with that energy of everything happens when it's supposed to happen and how it's supposed to happen. And then where they want you to focus on is focus. The King of Wands is focusing on what's right in front of you and be open to what the universe is going to bring you. It's kind of like looking not too far into the future, but just kind of looking out in the horizon going, I'm excited about what's to come. I'm going to focus on what I need to do and allow the universe to bring me whatever I need, you know, whatever's supposed to happen. So let's see. The Temperance card is all about the universe, our angels, our guides, our loved ones on the other side. Through synchronicity, bring us what we're supposed to have. Again, very much like the energy of this whole reading is very much like the Serenity Prayer. Focus on what you can do. Focus on your attitude, your actions, and, you know, do what you need to do, but also let go of the outcome and let go of the things you can't control. You can only focus on the things you can control, which is yourself. Okay, and then synchronicity will put things in your path. So then the Two of Pentacles is all about moving forward with balance, just doing what I said, and then that will lead you to success, and it creates the flow, the infinity sign. The Knight of Swords is all about moving forward with balance, not getting distracted by everything around you, not getting pulled off your path, not getting distracted. This card always makes me think of, I don't know if you know the movie Up, but it makes me think of the movie Up, where it's kind of like the dogs, where they would be doing whatever they're doing, and then they'd go squirrel, right? That's what this card is, where it's kind of like, just focus on what you need to focus on and don't get distracted by the squirrels. So that's what they're telling you to do. And then when you do that, you're moving forward and towards the things that are supposed to happen and towards your destiny. So it just feels like you just need to stop trying and worrying and stressing and blocking things and just focus on what you can do in May and let go of what you can't control. And then things really start to flow and move forward. Okay? Sending you tons of good vibes. Have a great month. Thank you so much for watching. And if you could please like and share, I'd really appreciate it. And it would just help me grow my channel. Thank you so much. Have a great May, and I'll talk to you soon.
Sun is always shining behind the clouds. Less you're fae Greenock, then it's like pushing down with rain.